Hi, lovely to see you. And now, welcome back. We're going to do the tarot for the retrogrades of Mars in Leo and Chiron in Aries on the 7th and the 8th, and of course, Jupiter going direct on the 10th. We're going to be using the Celtic Tarot, and then I've got the House of Gaia if I need to be doing any clarifications. So let's see what the advice is from the tarot cards for sailing through these changes that are upon us. Okay, just going to give it a good shuffle. Okay. You have to excuse me for looking a bit disheveled. It is really hot, and I've got the fans all facing away from me to manage the heat. All right, beautiful. Ace of Cups just popped out. Beautiful start. The last cards that we did for I did for the solar eclipse, when I always say we because I'm talking about my spirits and my guides and me, were all minor arcana, and a few people said to me, we were expecting some really big messages. And I went, well, you got lots of doubles, lots of twos, two twos, two sevens, and two queens. That's a bit like poker. That's a big message. And they were all about change and mastering the feminine. So with the cards, let me just pop down one of the cards. Got another two. We've got the Two of Wands. We had that before when we had the solar eclipse. It's not where the major arcanas are important, and they often talk about things that are fated. But I thought what was fascinating about those last cards is they talked about choice. Okay, look, and we've got the Ace of Shields. I'll show you the cards in a minute. So we've got two aces. So this is really an opportunity to change and begin something new. And that falls on so nicely. What we talked about before was searching and decision making and looking to see something and making choices. All right, just asking anything else that we need to be aware of. Popped out. Okay, so we've got the cards. All right, and we will do some clarifiers, but I'll just, oh, I love it. Okay, bottom of the deck, Sun card. There we are. It's all about you. It's all about your growth, your personal development, you shining through, you starting something new and taking it and really working with it. And Chiron is the wounded healer, so it's the opportunity to really break through something that's been holding you back and push forward with it. So it's a wonderful opportunity. And remember, on the 10th of July, Jupiter, the planet of enhancement and expansion, is going direct. So whatever breakthrough we have with Chiron, it's going to be picked up and built on and taken forward. So that's really fantastic. So that's the environment we're in. As I said before, great cards. Ace of Cups, first card out. Look at that. The raven, if you're not familiar with the raven and the bird diving in, is a message. This is actually a heron. Herons are also considered messages, and in India they're considered birds of good luck, and they bring blessings. So here we are, we've got the heron diving into the cup that's full. It's so full, it's overflowing, and it's being held up. It's actually being taken up to meet the messages that are coming. So this is really talking about great new opportunities for growth and expansion in things that we value and that we want to value and we want to have in our life. This is followed again by the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands, and I'm an intuitive reader, so have a look. This is very different to the last Two of Wands that we had with the Botticelli. That was talking about changes in the environment, having to make choices, but being unable to really grasp those and wanting to run away from them. This is not, this is, look at this. They are holding, yeah? Two of Wands, and she is holding one wand in her hand, and in the other one, you might need to stop and have a look at it. But on the other side, you see the path on this side, and then on the other side, there's the dragon holding the other wand. And dragon in the Celtic are well, they're mythical, and their messages also from the gods, and they hold great mystery and mystique and wisdom. So this is the opportunity that the Two of Wands are saying to you. And you see they're growing, they're alive, they've got shoots coming off them. So this is an opportunity for you. And basically with this Two of Wands, it's saying you can. Doesn't matter which one you choose. It's going to go forward. Okay. And then, and another thing I'd like to talk to you about here, can you see what she's holding? The orb, the sun. We are still under the influence of that solar eclipse. Okay. Then we have the Ace of Shields or the Ace of Pentacles. And it is also talking about new beginnings. And you can see the cauldron with the fire and the steam, and above that, we've got, well, this has got a ring and riches, because Pentacles is talking about the practical aspects of life in the very physical plane, what we do on a daily basis, how we make our money, what jobs we have, and our relationship to that physical interaction. And this is also an opportunity for a new beginning. And the last card that's sitting underneath all of that is the Five of Cups. And because it sort of sits by itself, I'm just going to bring out the Dreams of Gaia and get clarification, mostly because I've been asked to get clarification about that. Oh, okay. Is there another one? Okay. One more. Oh, okay. Oh, good. Beautiful. All right. We've also got great cards from Gaia. One of these cards, look at that. The card of South. I always take it to the wrong side to see the sun. How beautiful is that? Major Arcana in the Gaia cards, Dreams of Gaia. And this is talking about you getting in touch with you. And these are doves of peace. We've got the fire, we've got the circle, we've got our animal spirits with us, we've got the flowers, we've got new life. So this is sitting so beautifully with the sun. So this is about you growing and expanding. So that's lovely. Before I do all of this, I go and do my research about the astrology, and I normally let it sit. And then within that, I start to get messages about what my spirits and guides would like to talk to me about. And I left something off, which is why they've given me these to remind me to talk about this. I touched on it a little bit in the video, the astrology video. But here's our opportunity. We're not to confuse knowing information with knowledge, understanding, or wisdom. So what we're going to be doing is we're talking levels here. Many of us know something because we know the information and we can recall it and we can discuss it. But does that mean that we actually understand it and we can apply it? So has that information actually become a knowledge that enhances our being, our understanding, and how we are? When we're talking about principles of growth, if we're looking at the Hindu with chakras and the meditation, they have two forms. One of them is the mantra, and that's what we say. Sorry, my neighbours are still working. So with the mantra, that is what we say, and they also have the yantra, and that is what we do. So the card that came up to clarify the Five of Cauldrons, which is the Five of Cups, which is a change card, is body and mind. It's number 11. So what this is actually talking about is us taking the knowledge or the information, gaining an understanding of that, internalizing it so that it's more than just something we talk about, it's something we enact. It becomes part of who we are, and we start to demonstrate our understanding because it changes the way we behave, and it changes the way we think about something and what we do with something. Not just what we say, and my throat just went there. So it's not just about what we say, it's really got to do with what we do. It's body and mind. And when we have a look at the Five of Cups, you can clearly see that the two behind the person are being fed with the rainbow, new opportunity. Rainbows come after the rain, so it signifies a cleansing. It signifies the light coming and blessings and growing. But we are still focused on the ones that we have lost. So this is a card to remind us not to get stuck on what has been, what we thought we wanted, what we thought we should have been, how we thought we should have been, how we thought our life should have been. Let that go, turn around and just see the opportunities, and make sure that whatever learning opportunity we have, we bring it into ourselves. So it's not just words. We actually change our behavior, we change our thought processes. And once we do that, we change the way we interact with the world. Once we change the way we interact with the world, we change the world. Can you see there's two global world symbols on these cards? We change the way we interact with the world. We change the world, our world. So this is what the cards are talking to us about. How delightful. So there we are. Embrace. Take it in. Get comfortable with it. Play with it. But most important, whatever learning, whatever breakthrough you have, make it yours. Really bring it in and make it yours. Okay, nice to see you. I'm going to see you again soon because there's a lot happening this month. Bye-bye and take care.